If you've been thinking about living in Winter Garden and you want a quieter neighborhood, a community pool, a doggy-friendly park, walking trails, and still be minutes away from Disney, this is a great neighborhood to consider. My name is Dolores Paredes. I'm a local realtor here in Central Florida area, and I'm in a community that offers new townhouses, and today I'm going to take you inside 2 floor plans so you can see what they look like. We will start with the first tour, then I'm going to go over the amenities and what's nearby before jumping into the second home tour. And if you'd like more information on this community or any other communities in Central Florida area, feel free to reach out to me, the numbers that show up in the screen. So the following townhouses that I'm going to go and show you today, they're going to be inventory homes. So basically they're ready to go. There's not going to be any furniture, but I wanted to show you because if you're looking to live in Winter Garden, well, this is the place to start out. Now, like I said, these are townhouses, and the first one I'm starting out with is a 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms with a 2-car garage, which is going to be in back of the home. The square footage for this one is 1,833, and the price for sale is 439,990. And after finishing this one, then we'll jump to the next one. And like I said, stay tuned because I'm going to go over the amenities and everything that this property has to, this community has to offer. Okay, so we're starting out with this. Like I said, is the Wyndham, and then we're heading into the Rutland. But let me start with this one. And like I said, this is an inventory home, which is basically ready to go. They just have to finish some stuff. But when they finish those touches, you could buy this if you're looking to move into the Winter Garden area. So immediately to my left side, we have 3 windows. We have a flex area. So it could be a formal dining area, or you can convert it into a little office space. So if you work from home, this will be perfect. Look at all the space that you have. For being a townhouse, this house has a lot of space. And what's great, that you get to live in Winter Garden and pay less than if you were to live in Orlando. We have your half bath with windows for natural light. This would be your AC unit. And here to my left, to my right side, we have your pantry. This would be the laundry room with the washer and dryer. Right now, the washer and dryer is not included. However, if you give me a call, I'm probably going to negotiate that for you. But yeah, the washer and dryer is not included. And underneath the stairs, we have more storage space, which is great. So I'm going to turn around and show you. So yes, we have your laundry area, and then we have more storage space in the back. And over here, we have your, what's it called? We have your kitchen area. I like the space of this townhouses. I've seen so many townhouses, but I really like this one. It's really spacious. And then so we have space in between when you're cooking, cleaning your dishes. Here's your dishwasher, your island, double vanity, 2-sided sink. Here would be also your refrigerator. Like I said, if you call me, we can negotiate that. My best, I'll try. We have 42-inch cabinets, crown molding. We have a splash, really beautiful what they did with it. I'm turning around so you could see more and appreciate this side of the house before we going upstairs, which is the bedrooms. So this would be your your gathering area, and basically right here will be like your dining area. We have windows for natural light. And then over here we have the steps to go into the 2-car garage. So like I said, this community is all these communities are all townhouses only. So you have a lot of space in the courtyard, as you can see. So if you like to throw little get-togethers, you still have space right here in the back. And that will be the entrance of your 2-car garage. I can't open it right now because they're closed, but just wanted to show you that in the back of the house is where you have your 2-car garage. And I like that they have the little steps. I don't know if you like it. Some people might like it, might not. I like it. So again, here is your space for the gathering area, dining area. And now we're heading upstairs so you can see what the rest of the rooms look like. Like I said, they're still finishing up, but if you submit an offer, especially if you call me, I can help you out. Then you'll be able to get all this done. Usually they get it done before closing, but we still have to do the pre-walkthrough so you can see if you're happy with everything. So as soon as we come in to the left side is gonna be your your primary bedroom. But look how spacious this primary bedroom is. Very, very spacious. You can put a king size bed, 2 large nightstands, and you will still have space. We have 2 windows for natural light. Over here we have your closet space. And I like, because it has a window, so it gives you a lot of natural light coming in through the window. And here in the back of this one, this is where you're gonna have your cable connection to the house, if you want to have cable, of course. So this would be your primary, and your primary comes with its own private bathroom. So we have your double vanity. Look how long that is. Very spacious. We have a large stand-up shower too, a lot of space on the stand-up shower. And then over here would have your toilet. Of course, it doesn't have a privacy of a door, but still it's really nice. I like how open the primary bathroom is. And you, like I said, you have a lot of space to put all your stuff there. Now we're heading to the rest of the rooms. So we have this little hallway. This will be your linen closet. And over here is going to be one of the second bedrooms. So like I said, this is a 3-bedroom. So this is smaller ones, of course, because it's not the primary bedroom. So you could actually put like a full-size bed. And then over here would be your closet. Moving on to the next one would be your third. Same thing. And then we have a shared bathroom here. So like I said, you have 2.5 bathrooms. So this will have a bathtub, because usually the second bathrooms usually have they have bathtubs. They don't have a stand-up shower. I like that they have a long counter. Of course, there's only one sink, but you could put a lot of stuff in the counter. So yes, this is it for this one. Now stay tuned, because I'm gonna go over what's around the area, the amenities, before jumping into the second home. Okay, so this community does have an HOA, and what's the great thing about the HOA that they have included in this community, they have a pool, cabana, a doggy park like you can see behind me, walking trails for those people that like to walk and also walk their dogs. It's an awesome community. Like I said, it's only townhouses that they have here, and the HOA in this community is $332 a month. So location-wise, what do we have close to this location? So 15 minutes from here, we have the entrance of Walt Disney World. So if you love to live close to Disney, that is so great, because like I said, we're 15 minutes away from there. Now, from the airport, we're gonna be about 35 minute or 45-minute drive, and that's gonna depend on traffic. Now we have 2 areas to go shopping, coffee. If you wanted to go to a Target, you want to go to a Publix, a Walmart, and we have the Flamingos Crossing, which is 10 minutes away from here. And then we have the Hamlet Town Center, which is 15 minutes away. And at the Hamlet Town Center, they actually have a movie theater. So if you like going to the movies, it's 15 minutes from here. And those who want to be close to a hospital, there's actually a Orlando Health Horizon West Hospital 10 minutes from here. And then we have all the schools around this area that are considered top rated. Now we're gonna go and tour this one, which is the Rutland. Of course, like I said, it's an inventory home. Now this one is a 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms with the square footage of 1,691, and the price for this one is $429,990. So basically, this one is $10,000 less than the one that I showed you originally. Keep in mind that all the prices are subject to change and HOA, all that information. So for accurate information, feel free to reach out to me. But now let me turn the camera on so I can give you a tour of this model home. Okay, so this is the Rutland one now, right? So we are going in. So basically it's almost similar to the other one, the same entrance in the way. However, the inside is going to be a little bit more different, because in this one, immediately we are coming into the open concept. So let me know, what do you think? Because the other one had like a little flex room. This one is just immediately coming into an open concept. So basically you're going to have your gathering area right here. which is still pretty large. For being a square footage a little bit less than the other one, you still have a lot of space for the gathering area. So you put a TV here, your couch is right here. If you want to put right here a dining area, a dining table, would be perfect. If not, you could put something over there in the corner, which I think doesn't make sense, right? Because it would look weird. So basically your gathering area right here, your dining area. And before going into the second floor, I'm gonna continue over here because in the second floor is where we have all the bedrooms. So yes, because they have more space over here in the back, right? Oh yeah, look. So you have storage space over here in the back, and then you have a little bit right here, but of course, just in case I need to fix something right here, you can't obstruct the area, but at least you have a lot of storage underneath the stairs. So now we are in your kitchen area. So I like this kitchen area more than the other one. I feel like it's bigger, it's more spacious in the kitchen area. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? So here would be your refrigerator. Again, these are 42-inch cabinets, beautiful chrome molding that they added, the same as the other one. We have your backsplash, same, we have space between them. And we have a divider too. I feel like this one has a larger island. And then you can also add 3 or 4 chairs right here. So if you like to gather around the kitchen area, that would be nice and perfect because there's like a lot of space for these townhouses. So sometimes, you know, people want to live in a winter garden, and usually the single family homes could be up to $700,000 to $800,000. Actually, it's almost 700 and above if you're looking for new construction homes here in Winter Garden. So a townhouse, and look how much space these townhouses have, will make more sense, and it's less than $450,000. So you cannot ask for more because it's really less. Then we have like this drop zone area where you can put your groceries when you come in. If you don't want to like take them right away into the kitchen area, if you do that, or use it for something else, or use it like a little computer area too. If you want to work from here, put a chair. And over here, again, we have the back of the home. So this would be the 2-car garage entrance. We have this small little courtyard in between the garage and the room. And the garage and the entrance of the home. So it gives a little bit more privacy instead of like walking straight in. Most people like that. It just depends on what you like. Then in this side, we're gonna have your half bath. And over here to my left will be your laundry area. So your washer and dryer. Pretty spacious room too for the wash and dryer laundry room. Like I said, give me a call and I can negotiate those things for you, because right now is the best time, because we're by the end of the year and most builders are trying to get rid of their inventory. Now, like I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, I believe I didn't mention it, but they're about to close out, so they only have 7 homes left. However, if the opportunity arises that they already sold out, you have the opportunity to buy resale, because some people have been selling their homes as a resale too. So that's another chance. Now, this one is your primary bedroom. Look how spacious primary bedroom is. Windows for natural light. And compared to the other one, I like the layout on this one. I don't know. I feel like this one seems like a little bit bigger for some reason. But you could add your king size bed also in this room. I think it's more because it's more like a rectangular than a square compared to the other one. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this floor plan compared to the other one? Then we have your double vanity. The same as the other place. Walk-in closet. Your bathroom. Stand-up shower. Again, leaving the property. The room. Hallway. Not going to the rest of the house. So we have the second bathroom. So we have a vanity, your toilet, your bathtub, and over here we have your linen closet, your space for your room, closet, and here is the last room. Almost similar size than the other one. Of course, the other model home, it is a inventory home. It is a bigger square footage compared to this one. So there you have it. The second one, choices that you have on these floor plans. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tours of these model homes. If you would like more information on this community or any other communities in Central Florida area, feel free to reach out to me, the numbers that show up on the screen, and I'll see everyone on the next video.